Hello, boys and girls. We're going to get started on our morning work this morning. So if you would please grab your morning workbook and go to page 48, I will meet you there with the camera. All right. So we are correcting page 48 that you did yesterday. All right. So it says rewrite the sentence, use a capital letter where needed. So let's go through the sentence and mark where we're going to need to add a capital letter before we rewrite it. Dean began school in August, but Sean did in September. So Dean is someone's name and it's at the beginning of a sentence. So double reason why it should be capitalized. Began school in August. August is the name of a month, so that is a proper noun. But Sean, capitalized, good, did in September. Oh, that's another name of a month. So that should be capitalized. So now I'm going to rewrite it correctly. Capital D, began school in August, but Sean did in, I need to get my book, September. Kind of went right off my page, didn't I? All right, and then it says, from January until April, we were in Mexico. From is the beginning of a sentence. That should be capitalized. January is the name of a month, so that should be capitalized. And April is the name of a month, so that should be capitalized. Mexico is the name of a place, but it already is capitalized, so we don't need to change that. So now we're going to rewrite our sentence. Capital from, capital J, January until April, capitalize. We were in, capitalize, Mexico. Okay? So make sure you have those corrections. If you have to fix anything, go ahead and fix that. And then we're going to move down here to math. It says you can use scratch paper to solve. We're going to divide and find the quotient. Quotient is the answer to a division problem. So we're looking for all of the quotients. 50 divided by 10 is the same as 10 times 5 equals 50. So that's 5. 90 divided by 9 is the same as 9 times what equals 90, and I know that's 10, so this has to be 10. 48 divided by 8, 8 times what equals 48? Find that to be 6. 72 divided by 9, 9 times what is 72? That's 8, so I'm going to put 8 here. We did that one, 6. 58 divided by 8, I can do, or 56 divided by 8 is 8 times what equals 56. I can work that out and find out that is 7. 63 divided by 3 would be 3 times what equals 63? Oopsie. Oh, I made a mess. 1 second. Get a little white out here. I'll be right back. There we go. I got some white out on there. Back in business. Okay. So 63 times what? 63 divided by 3 is what? 3 times what is 63? That one was a tricky one, wasn't it? Okay. So it's going to be thinking about counting by twos, 2, 4, 6. Then that means that this needs to be a 20, 20, 40, 60. And then we divide the 3 into 1, one of each of those. So it should be 21. Did you guys get 21? And then 81 divided by 9 is 9 times what equals 81? 9. 7 divided by 7 times what equals 77? And that would be 11. And then 24 divided by 2, it's 2 times what equals 24? 2 times 12. Oopsie. All right. So go ahead and make sure you have all of your answers written down. And then we're going to go to the bottom. Okay, we're reading the text, making a picture in our mind, and then answering the items. The day after the snowstorm, Pat and Sam went outside. The fence was covered in sparkling white snow. It looked like an enormous wall of sugar cubes surrounding the yard. Shiny, clear, pointy icicles hung from the roof of the shed. It was like the ground was made of frosty vanilla ice cream. Underline the words and phrases that helped you picture the yard. Okay, so for me, it's covered in sparkling snow, an enormous wall of sugar cubes, shiny, clear, pointy icicles hung from the roof. It was like the ground was made of frosty vanilla ice cream. What would you feel in the yard? What would you hear as you walked around? I think I would feel the cold, crisp air on my cheeks and hear my snow boots crunching through the deep snow. Okay, so that's what I wrote for my answer. I'm sure you guys have a different answer, and that is just fine. As long as you describe what you would think you would feel or what you would hear. All right, so that is all we're going to do for today. We're not going to start on a new page because we're going to go to Thanksgiving break, and I don't want you to have started your page and then wait a whole week to get going on the next page. So just make sure this page is corrected and that you're all caught up, that you have all of the pages. So we should be all the way caught up, and that the Monday after Thanksgiving, we'll come back and start on page 49. All right? All right, let me close the camera here. All right. So that is all we have for today. And I will see you guys in vocabulary. All right. Thank you so much.